It's an even number. Episode. God damn it. It's episode 70 of My Trip to Reality. I've done 70 goddamn episodes. Hey, commitment, right? Alright, welcome to My Trip to Reality, episode 70, and today, which is same as the last episode, it is November the 7th, Wednesday, 2018. It is 16:39 o'clock. So, what am I talking about? In the previous episode, which was like 30 minutes ago, I talked about you don't need to study for photography, and you don't need to study, but you also do need to study. It depends on what kind of person you are. And in this one, the reason why I'm putting out two is because I missed two, The first one being I'm busy working, and the second one I'm being sick. So this is just, doing it more. I don't want to leave out anything. If you're on YouTube, you can notice that it's quite dark, and I just said that it's around almost 5 o'clock, and you're going, but it's 5 o'clock almost, but it's dark? Yes, it is dark. Welcome to Sweden. What I want to talk about is I am not, it's one of those episodes where I'm not that happy. I'm not that happy. Why am I not happy? How is it going financially? Fucking shit, to be honest. But I love photography, But having a financial problem it sucks, It does wear on you, which goddamn sucks. Now, other than that, photography in whole, how's it going? Fashion-wise, it's going pretty good. But the problem with being ambitious is you're never happy. You just want more and more and more and more. And I structured it up for me to be super hungry all the time. And speaking of hungry, I am quite hungry right now, even though I ate lunch for like 2 years ago. 2 hours ago. But the thing is, my philosophy is I never want to put my feet up. And if you never put your feet up and go, yeah, I've done mine now, the problem is you always want more. And I guess I've engineered myself to always wanting more. So being happy is not always easy for me. But as far as fashion goes, yeah, I guess progress, improvement. But eager, ambitious. Other than that, finished off my video. Got 103 views on YouTube. How do I feel about it? I don't know. I mean, I sent it out to a lot of people actually, and I sent it out to a teacher. And one of the teachers did reply something very heartwarming, and I was like, cool. I'm not gonna tell you what he said, but yeah, I did spoil it. It's a he. But yeah, that video can be considered as great art once I'm famous. That's what he told me. Okay, I did tell you. Okay, cool. And it was quite funny how he put it. Like, that will be looked upon as fine art once you're famous. He didn't say when you become famous, or like, he didn't say if you become famous, he said when you become famous. I'm like, play on, player. I do believe in myself. I do. But you know what? I really fucking believe that once it turns dark here in Sweden, you do get a little bit depressed. You notice it with age. When I was a kid, like, yeah, whatever if it's dark. but it does affect you once you become older, you know. The end of the year is soon. What have you done? My last goal, let me reflect a little bit about that. My last goal, like New Year's resolution, was to make money within photography. That didn't happen last year. To this year, okay, fine. I've sent out some god damn it, I've sent out some invoices, gotten paid, but I want more. You always want more, which is great, but god damn it, I've also applied for a new job. Let's see if I get that. It's I don't know how to feel about it. Working where I work now is perfect because I have 3 days working within photography. If I take this other job, if I actually get offered the job, I've applied for it and they will hear back, But it's the creative content manager of Sony Music, which is funny because I worked at Sony before, and it's like, I'm getting caught up in Sony again. I don't know, but I would probably work Monday to Friday, a real 9 to 5 job, and then work photography on weekends. No one said it was easy having, if you want a girlfriend, if you want to live outside your own home, if you want things, you're gonna pay for it. I am happy where I am with that. I want a girlfriend. I have a girlfriend. I live with my girlfriend. A lot of people are like, oh my god, you're living the dream. You know what? I'm super happy living with my girlfriend. But then there's this part of you, like, I'm also a photographer. I also want to do this, and that. And, society, I feel like, is divided into sort of, here I go again with this talk. The society is divided into these parts where if you want this, then you're going this way. If you want this, and that, you gotta have to work super hard for it. I'm like, fine, that's what I'll do. I want to reflect a little bit back on what I talked in the previous episode 69, the sex episode. I'm kidding, that it wasn't. I talked about you don't have to study photography, and you do have to study photography. Both, depending on who you are. Now, going a little bit more in depth about that. Trying to just give it a 2 minute thing. Doesn't matter if you study or not study. It depends on who you are as a person. You can come out studying and just quit there, You can drop out of studying and go lengths, and vice versa. It depends on who you are as a person, okay? A lot of people that I study photography with, they don't work as a photographer today. They might change their mind. Shit got too hard. They change directions. Some of them do. Which is good, because, hey, you're spending the money for it, So I just wanted to say that it's super important. It depends on who you are as a person. If you feel like, hey, I want this. I really goddamn want this. Good. You're gonna have to prove it over and 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 over again. Because it's gonna be tested. How badly do you really want this? I also want to talk about comparing people. Last episode, I talked about a photographer who hadn't studied anything about photography, ends up on Vogue within half a year of doing fashion photography. How is that even possible? It is possible if you have the vision, if you have the eye for it. I'm kidding. No, but some people, and I really want you to listen because that hit me hard. Some people have it easier than others with things. and therefore they have it easier to get to a certain point. That does not mean they're better than you. It just means that they have an easier way of getting there. But the thing is, for example, me, I'm the perfect example for this. If you are on level 10, you don't even do, like, just level 10, doesn't matter what you do, okay? Architecture, photography, bakery, I don't care. Level 10, okay? If you have it easy, you get to level 10 pretty quickly. And pretty easy, you know? Me, I have to work my ass off to get to level 10. But once I am on level 10, I experience these things, and I see things from a different point of view, and I learn more things than the person that had it super easy getting to level 10. Therefore, once I'm on level 10, let's start the competition there, because I've learned so much more than you. You've had it easy to get to level 10. I've had it super hard to get to level 10, but guess what? I've learned so much more, and I'm willing to push even further now. Okay? Level 15, I learn a lot more. You still have it easy. Level 20, I still learn more, and fucking let's do it harder. Level 20, you're like, oh shit, things are becoming a bit difficult. Should I quit? I'm on level 20. You're on level 20. You go, fuck. All of a sudden it became difficult. I'm like, fuck it, bring it on, you know? Whereas you go, I don't know, man. It's difficult now. I don't want to do it. Boom, boom, boom. Level 30, level 40. I'm reaching higher than you, and I will become at a higher level than you. Because if you always have it easy, and once things get hard for you, difficult, good luck. Good luck. I'm used to shit work. I'm used to hard work. I'm used to these things. Good luck, person who has it easy all the time, because guess what? Reality, life, it ain't easy. And once you discover it, you will need this good luck. So good luck. That's what I'm saying. Going back to it, if you're a person who has a difficult time progressing, continue. Just continue. Hard work pays off. Now, see, I went into this more in-depth talk about this, and you might go, oh, that makes sense. And now I feel good. But you also have to put in the work. I can't just say these sugarcoating things and you go, yeah. Pat yourself on the shoulder and go, I am good. Hey, I'm worse. I'm bad. I'm always bad. I can always improve. You have to look at it like that as well. Give a pat on the shoulder from time to time. The person, for example, getting that photography job where the food photography stuff, I've replied. They haven't heard back. That's bad news. I don't suit yourself. If you don't want good photographs, and if you don't want sales to improve, who am I to stop you from failing? That's how you have to look at things. You're not doing them a favor. They're not doing you a favor when you come to them and ask for services, whether you're a photographer, whether you're doing music or anything. You have to paint it like this, that they're not doing you a favor, you're doing them a favor. Oh, you think I need this? Yeah, I need the money, but you will need it much more. Make them desperate. Make them realize what they'll miss out if they don't grab onto you and work with you and spend money on you. Now, for the following weeks, guess what I have to do? Retouching. But I'm doing it in a different way. How I do with editorials and stuff, I am picking photographs suited to the story, not picking the photographs where the person looks the sexiest. Nuh-uh. I also, the whole layout thing. Once you come into editorial, fashion tutorials, guys. If you are a photographer, if you're listening to this, trust me, if you're like me, old-fashioned, you're gonna be like, I'm a photographer, not a designer. What the fuck? Laying out the photographs, telling a story, it is your job, sure. Think of it in a darkroom. You're hired for a magazine to tell a story. I guess it makes sense that way. But as I've been told, you have to photograph and you have to do layouts. You know, you've seen those photographs where 40% of the photograph is the actual photograph, but then there's a huge white frame around it. And you're like, okay? Or they're overlapping images. Why? Because it's an editorial and it tends, or it should, tell a story. But guess what I'm super good at? I'm great. I'm fucking great at telling stories. So when you're looking at the photographs, you're telling a story. What does that story tell you, and how does that photograph link to the next one? Link. Red line. Yeah, you have to do that. But I'm doing a project called Red Line, where I go, fuck the red line. I talk about all these projects and everything, and do I ever, will I ever do them? Reality sets in. Will I ever do it? Well, I did the video, so, and it's out. It's out there. You can watch it. It's on this YouTube channel. You can go into videos and see it. So yeah, and also, hold on. I bought props from Wish. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I bought props for the project. And guess what? What am I holding right here? What am I goddamn holding? I am holding a fat stack of hundreds. It's 50,000 or more, $50,000 here in my hand or more. Does that mean I'm rich? No, it's fake money. Let me explain. If you're looking on YouTube, and by the way, what you hear there is not a fucking ball sack hitting like the ass. What you're hearing is money. You're hearing fake money in my hand. Hold on. Okay? You're hearing money. A stack of hundreds. It's fake though. Let me explain. Money, this little thing right here, which is in my hand, this makes you a slave. Let's just be real about that, okay? Money makes you a slave. This thing in my hand is something that you are desperate for your whole life, okay? And why do you need it? You need it to survive. If you don't survive, you die. You want to die? No. Then you need money, see? Paying rent is something you will have to do for the rest of your life. And having a 9-to-5 job, if you not decide to do anything else, you are desperate for this kind of thing. Work overtime to earn more money, blah, 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 blah. What I'm trying to say is, you forget about the things you want to do and you start thinking and only think about this, because money is opportunity. And if you don't have dreams, then the only thing you're chasing is money, because it's opportunity, because it's a vacation for your family for a week. That being said, this traps you. The money traps you. You will always want more, okay? Always wanting more. Money traps you. That's sort of. It's a part of my project. And I'm burning up cash. And instead of burning up my own cash, printing it out and burning it up dollar by dollar, I thought, hey, you know what? Let's just spend 50 Swedish crowns on this. On fake money and burn it. Same thing. So that's just me being financial, buying fake money. You can tell it's fake money. There's like a shiny symbol on it, which I have to Photoshop off. But other than that, it looks real. But you can definitely tell that it's fake. If you look here on the YouTube, you can probably tell by that little pink letter right there, and then there's the pink shiny symbol right there. Okay. So yes, I am making progress, but 2-3 times a week doing photography and doing everything, getting the business going, getting the fashion keeping on rolling, and project going, and 3 days out of 7, it's not a lot. I'm doing the best I can, but I obviously want to do this full time. I think there was I know Sony A7R2 will cut off at 29 minutes. If you're a loyal listener, if you watch it on YouTube, and you might notice that there will be like a white background for like 2 minutes. If it's like a 30 plus minute episode, on 29 minutes and 59 seconds, I believe it cuts out. Yeah, it does, which sucks. But you have to take small steps. You have to really prioritize things. I feel like I have to prioritize things better to be more efficient, because being more efficient is key, and it's vital. It's hey, by the way, did I say that? Hold on. Did I say that being efficient is, if you're on the YouTube episode, you'll notice, is key? This is an old key, which I might have for the project, but money definitely. Being efficient is key. So, if you're doing part-time work and doing the thing you love, trust me, I feel you. Hopefully the next publications that I'll get out now, the 4 shoots that I do that ends up in magazines, will get some sort of recognition. So you can hear my name, so people can be like, oh, Dennis Forsberg, well, he's an interesting choice. Alright, guys. Truly, I'll see you guys next week. Follow me on Instagram. Hey, support me. Like I haven't had it bad enough, right? YouTube, Dennis Forsberg Photography. Instagram, Dennis Forsberg Photography. Help a brother out, man. And share the video, the purpose video. That would help out a lot. I'll see you guys next week.